Okay, we're back on this Imperial Air Force deal here. We're back on this I'm gonna run a few Joker Dooms first. I'm gonna start doing that because I want to make sure that I get this when I get there. And I feel like I'm rusty. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just try it. Yeah, okay, we can do that. That's fine. Yeah, so we can do that if we have to, but I'd rather not. This is where we really want to be, honestly. For the Chocobos, this is like perfect. For Bahamut, I kind of think I like it a little bit lower. This reel likes to fight, maybe somewhere right around here. Or, yeah, that would be good. Like right there, this is really good. This is a good spot. Like, there's a lot of wiggle room, and if you are, I don't really know how to, if you aren't rusty, I guess I would put it that way. If you're doing what you're, if the expectation is that you lock the reels. Now I think that's a little bit too high there. That's really cutting it close. You can probably make that, but that's really tight. You'd rather not have to do that if you don't absolutely have to. It's possible you might find yourself in a spot where that is the option, but right now that's not one of those spots. Like this here, this you could go too fast. It's below the beak, and if you go too fast, you could lock the Chocobo in right there. Obviously, I don't even know, honestly. Maybe you could still get the 7 if you're fast enough. But I'd rather not try. This is closer to the beak, but not, it's not, ideally you'd be a little bit like right up on the beak, but I think this should be a land here. Without any kind of stress, you should be able to land that one. And then here, okay, so on Bahamut's feet, I like this spot. Very, very, very rarely would I not get the 7 on this one. That third reel is going to move differently. And I don't know. That would be an ideal spot for the third reel, is at Bahamut's feet. But, kind of in the middle of Bahamut is perfectly fine. That should not be a stressful target, whatever. That shouldn't be a problem there. Like this here, okay? So you're kind of like just a little bit below the beak. There's just the smallest hesitation. You don't want to be like super fast, but you can't take very long. So um, that shouldn't be that difficult, but you know, that's when you can miss. You can get too fast on that one. This here, you can do it. You got to be really fast. It's best to not try that if you don't absolutely have to. This is pretty solid right here. You should be able to nail this one most of the time, like overwhelming vast majority of the time. If you're doing it right, and you have your timing down right and your rhythm down right, this one shouldn't be a problem. And then we got Bahamut again. Like this is kind of half the way through Bahamut. Once you get past this point, you're really risking the biscuit because it's going to move faster. Its timing is different than the other ones, and you know, if you're any farther up on the image than right here, I don't know, it's risky. But that window there from where we were there and the bottom of his feet, that's pretty much our target. So with that, the boss that we have to do this to, that's upcoming at some point, maybe. The timing on his reels, I believe, is different than what is typical. Like on a fight like this. Some monsters just have different speeds. The reels are just different for them. So this here is doable, but it's a little bit longer than we'd like at this point on the chocobos. It's not difficult to go too soon when you're this low on the chocobos. And this here, again, we can probably do this, but this is really tight. Like, you gotta be really, really, really on. You gotta be fast to get that one. And I want to kind of try and do that here in the second reel, if I can. Just to see, you know, in a really critical situation. Yeah, like this one. That one's not that bad. You just gotta not go super fast. I would say that would be a leisurely button press. I don't know how to describe how long it is. It's just a feel. It's difficult to describe how. I mean, I don't know how to put into words how fast or slow. You have to enter the command once you've unpaused the reel because it varies, and there is a feel to it. Okay, so again, we're at the bottom of Bahamut's feet here on the third rail. This is a favorable spot. You should hit this just about every time. If you don't hit it, you kind of almost have to feel like you got ripped off because you should hit this one every time. I am more consistent than I was when I first started doing this the other day. But it's easy to make a mistake sometimes. It's easy to do. Just hopefully when you make them, it's not a critical spot. That's kind of in certain spots. It's no good. Alright, so some reason I'm going to try this again here, and I want to make sure I have white cape. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I think that's the best I can do with him. So what I was doing there, usually I fight 3 of these guys on the first initial battle. But when I had this formation, for some reason, I only fought 2 in the first round. So that's what I wanted to double check first to make sure I put my guys in this order here.
Okay.
Sure enough, I'm only fighting 2 here. So I had, for some reason, I thought that these were static battles, but they're not. And I don't know what determines what you fight in these battles, but it's interesting to me that they're not the same, because for whatever reason I was thinking that they were. That leads me to believe that maybe there's a way to kind of manipulate some things with as it pertains to this sequence of events here, and maybe maybe a guy could figure out a way to make this a little bit more to be able to do this with a little bit more consistency, to try and eliminate some of the random luck. There's just so much random luck. I mean, at least with the Mag Rotors, you knew what you were up against, and you could put together a plan, custom tailored, because it's it's the same battle every time you do it. You get the same battle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not that way. Or, I mean, maybe you can make it that way, but apparently, unless it's just a coincidence, you can modify how many enemies you fight sometimes. Unless I'm just totally wrong and it was always just 2 in the first round. Who knows? But I was thinking it was 3 in the first round there for a while. And I just can't think of anything that I would have done differently. Other than, like, maybe Gal's Relics. Everybody else is pretty much... I mean... that stuff hasn't changed for a long time. Why did I use Templar? What am I doing here? Oh well, Templar's good. It's just not... it's not what I'm looking to do here. Well, if it's magic, 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 I should make it out of this alive. Alright, we got pretty fortunate there. Computer got to go twice. And it didn't get us. So that's pretty awesome. You're gonna have to get some luck to get through these guys. There's just no way that I'm aware of that in my current situation that I could cheese these guys in some way or form. It's not that I really would like to cheese. It was more that I would like I mean, it doesn't have to be this bad, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be this bad. There's got to, some solution to the problem that isn't as grueling as this can play out. But at the same time, if you get lucky, I mean, you can go do it on your first round. So, I don't know. It's just so luck dependent. And if you have good luck, then it doesn't feel that bad. If you have average luck, you're glad when it's over with, but it's not the never-ending story like what we got going on right now. This is bad. Wow. That's some massive luck there. ATB gauge was like totally empty when the fight started. So it's that kind of thing right there. That's like, when that happens, that makes me think I should I should get to go first in every battle. Because, I mean, my ATB gauge started at 0. So if I can go first when my ATB gauge starts at 0, I mean, I'm not fighting, they're all the same enemies, It's one of two options for the enemies that you encounter. So I just don't understand. It's not like some of them are faster than others. And if I start at 0 on my ATB gauge and I get to go first, then, I don't know. Then obviously we're not all starting at the, where their ATB gauge starts at the beginning of the battle varies and it's not static. That's for sure. Which just means that you can just totally get ripped off. That's what that means. Well, I think it's 6. I think you have to fight 6 of these Air Force fights. So I think that's number 3. So we're on the other side of the hill now. We got 3 more to go, if I'm right on that. I might be wrong, I don't know. I thought we should have gone first there. I mean, ATB gauge was like a third the way or more full. Even close to halfway full when the battle started. We still didn't get to go first, but we got super lucky because they used that propeller attack, and I was vanished status, so yeah, we're still here. We got, looks like 2 left. My count is right. We just gotta hope. Hope for good fortune. and then execute when the opportunity comes, when you need to. Well, yeah, that's the thing. That stupid air fortress, he can do a move that can wreck your stuff, and even if you execute, you can still not have it work out, which is really ruthless when you consider what you have to go through just to get to him. Alright, I think it's 2 more. Getting lucky. Getting extremely lucky. We're only 1 away now. There he is down there. Dude, come on, dude. No, no, dude. It's not even fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I had like half a full ATB gauge to start the battle. Oh man, that's just. It's just so cruel. I mean, when you get that close, the odds are overwhelmingly in your favor that you will because the odds shift as you get closer to the end. They shift back into your favor because the computer has fewer opportunities to ruin you. So like on a one turn shot, you have a huge advantage because there are a number of rolls that have to happen that will in succession for you to not make it, basically. So like for example, there's the roll of, well, who gets to go first? If you win that roll, then you win. That's it. Even if you lose that roll, then there is who gets to go second. If you get to go second, then it's what does the guy who gets to go first do? That's the roll. Now, if he rolls physical attack, you're good. You win. If he rolls magic attack, you might still win. It just depends on what his roll is. So if you're starting to see a pattern here, it's that there is a string of rolls that have to happen in order to in order for you to... What the heck is going on here? Okay. I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna not even... This is... Anyway, so when you get that far, and it's just one turn, right? Who gets to go first? You win. It's over. So there's a lot there. I mean, what I'm saying is, once you get that close, the odds are overwhelming in your favor that you're going to win. And so it's just to lose that oh man, the odds of that happening in that situation, just based on the rolls and everything, that's that's like 7 off 2 or 7-2 off suit catching a flush or something like that on the river. And it beats your pocket pair, high pocket pair. I don't know, whatever. 7-2 off suit, man. That's not supposed to win there. And it's not probably the same odds as 7-2 off suit, but you have huge odds in your favor there. And I don't know the math on when it turns in your favor. Like right now, the odds are terribly against us because we have to get through a lot. There's a lot of stuff that could go wrong between where we are and where we want to go. But as you knock these battles off, at some point those odds shift in your favor. And then from that point on, the closer you get to the end, the odds are more and more and more in your favor that you're going to win. I would say if there's 6 battles, which I think that's what it is, I would say that you have pretty good odds of getting to Ultros if you... I mean, I would say that you have... better than a 50% chance. I guess, honestly, I don't know. Dude, this is just so much garbage. One turn away from Ultros, and that's what they rolled. Just, I mean, if you're gonna do that, do it in the first round or something, not the last possible turn. It's stuff like that that makes me jokingly say that the game is sentient. You know what? I was thinking maybe we were getting some triples there on round 1. So apparently this formation that I've been using is not guaranteeing just 2. I wonder what determines that. I would really like that information. Dude, look at that. Just come on, man. Maybe I should put Locke in the lead. I'm a pretty big fan of Locke's character. Regardless of the style of play that a person uses, he always adds a well, he has the steal command, so he opens up a whole bunch of things that can, you know, really do a lot of good for you. Like, even just for example, in the world of Ruin, like, you can't get into Narshi if you don't have him, so that's kind of a big deal, I'd say. What am I doing here now? Osmos. So there's that. I mean, it's, you know, that's just one thing that most people would want to do. But beyond that, I don't know. He's the fastest player in the game. That's a big deal for some stuff, and in some playthroughs, that's just huge. If only I could use Locke in place of Gao right now, that would just be so awesome. I think my odds would be in my favor, like a massive in my favor. If I had Locke, because he's so fast. You can make him faster than anybody. Shadow can get pretty fast too. Sabin can get pretty fast. There we go. Doesn't matter how much ATB gauge you have. It's just a matter of, you know, where does your ATB gauge compare to the enemies. And so long as you can beat that, doesn't matter where it starts. So there's a big just. I just cannot say how much random luck plays into whether or not a guy gets through this juggernaut, this dumpster fire of a gauntlet. It's terrible. I shouldn't say that. I mean, usually it doesn't take that many tries. This has been pretty absurd. I've only even gotten to Ultros once. That's pretty amazing, actually. Because, I mean, the strategy is solid. You just have to wait for, you know, the dice to roll out in your favor. That's all you gotta do. And usually, I don't know, I don't have a number because it ranges so much. I don't feel good about this. Yeah. Let's try that. I always liked how Locke's character, when he's looking straight ahead, it looks like he's got shades on. It just does. I get it, it's a bandana, but it looks like shades. Alright, well. Yeah, if there was something I could do to guarantee, well, you know, even guarantee you only get to fight 2 instead of 3 is no guarantee, because throughout my attempts at this, since I started streaming this game, I've been taken down quite a few times by a 2-enemy party. And many of those times, it's been when they didn't use absolute zero. So there's just so much. It's, I don't know. But if there was some way to impact how much ATB gauge you start the battle with, like if you could start the battle with a full ATB gauge every time, I mean, that would go a long way to making this really not. It would just be an afterthought, really. There wouldn't be much in the way of any kind of real challenge if you started everyone with a full ATB gauge. But to the best of my knowledge, I mean, you can get a preemptive attack. There's a relic that can help you get preemptive attacks, but these sets of enemies are predetermined as far as like the arena is predetermined. You're going to be pincer attacked on every single one. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't get a preemptive attack. You can't get a you can't pincer them. It's just this is what it is. The only thing that I can tell that varies is how many are in the formation and who gets to go first. There we go. That's what we need. I think this is only round 2 though, so it's like, you know, you don't even really pay, I shouldn't say you don't really pay attention, but I mean, until you're, I don't know, at least in round 4, I mean, I don't know. There's the hope that you win. That's what you got on the early rounds. You hope that you'll win enough where you can get a chance to try and get past round 5 and 6. Because it's tough to get there sometimes. I don't like this one. Wow, we got lucky. Really getting lucky here. I don't really know why I do that, like move the cursor up to the top. As soon as I open that window, the battle freezes, so it doesn't make a difference, but it just feels better to open that window and just simply press up and you're there. Then this kind of thing happens where God just decides, you know, I'm just not going to use that that wind attack. This is like unnatural for him to go this many turns without using it, but that's the thing with RNG. Sometimes you get stuck in a loop. And to be fair, sometimes when you get stuck in that loop, it's to your benefit, but that is probably a lot more rare than it being to your detriment. So I think that was round number 4. Or maybe this is round number 4. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're done. Done. It's really too bad that this had to go down like this. I was not expecting this much. I don't even know what the right word would be. I mean, this might be the most attempts it's ever taken me to get through here. I'm not sure about that. I don't know, like, that was never anything I ever cataloged. But it's definitely taken a long time. I've only got to the boss one time. That is not normal. I mean, sometimes I'll die against the boss because it's a really tough boss for these characters. It's tough. There's a lot that can go wrong, and then then you start all over. But I don't remember ever having fought this many battles and only having gotten to Ultros one time. That is probably an all-time worst. I can say that with a fair amount of confidence. But again, I never cataloged these things, so I don't remember. But it's been pretty harsh. Pretty harsh, I'd say. It's not supposed to be this bad. I will say it's not uncommon for me to die the first time I get to the boss here. Um, that is something, because he can do a lot of things that will wreck you, so it's kind of a problem. But so long as Setzer isn't killed, and so long as he doesn't do Atomic Ray. Or like if Setzer isn't killed like in the first like round or two, and they don't use Atomic Ray, then then it's kind of on you at that point, because if you just execute a Joker Doom there, then you're gonna win that, or you're supposed to. I mean, if that battle is in your favor, as you enter it. Because you just never know. You never know. I don't know what number we're on. Is this number 2 or 3? I'm not sure. I don't think it's number 1. I just start to zone out after a while. I try to not focus on, this might be a while. I just try to focus on entering my commands as best I can. For the most part, it's not really a big deal until you get to Air Fortress. Getting lucky. I think this is number 3. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I mean, you're basically just going through the motions until you get the notification saying that they are almost here. At which point, I think there's 2 battles left. And then Ultros. So, I mean, it's like la-di-da-di-da until you at least get there. Because then you at least have a shot, You only have to dodge 2. There's only 2 left at that point, I believe. And I don't know if the odds have gotten to a 50-50 coin flip yet. But, they've been improving. Once you hit that point, things are starting to improve as far as your odds go. But until you get to that point, the expectation is you're not going to get to that point. It's an anomaly for you to get to the notification. You're not supposed to get that far. I mean, statistically speaking. The world is stacked against you to get that far. Yep, this is the one that always gets me here. What is this? Is this round 4? It's the one where I think it's round 4, where it's just 2 enemies and one of them hits me with an absolute 0 and it's over. Or it's 2 enemies and one of them hits me with tech laser and then the other one smacks me down with propeller. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes here. All right. I always like this screen here. It's a good screen. Alright, so we're pretty much back here again, just hoping that we're going to get something better than bad luck. And I got really close a little bit ago. Really close. One turn. It was I seized defeat from the jaws of victory is what happened. Pretty much garbage. Dumpster fire caliber garbage. Wow. That was really delayed. You know, I should have just attacked with Setzer. It's been so long since I've seen anyone do their limit break or whatever they call it in this game. I forget, desperation move or something. Actually, that's a good idea. Save me a tincture. Or I could just steal and get the tincture. Probably faster to steal. Alright, let's go up here, and then let's go over here, and let's go down here, so there we go. Now, let's hope I get to do that for every single battle that I encounter all the way up to Ultros. Is this still the first round? It's like the round that never ends. There, I messed up. So if I don't get it this round, that's my fault. I don't know that I would have been able to get it off before Hope Song, but I did lose a fraction of a second there. Yeah, well, that's my fault. So if I would have made a run on it then and failed because of that, that's on me. And you know what? I don't think I have caused that on a round that I was dedicated to what I was doing. Since I failed that Joker Doom. That was quite a number of these attempts. We're working on a lot of attempts here, and only getting to the boss one time. Like, it's not supposed to take this long. And if there's a better strat, I can't imagine what would it be. I mean, using lock would be way better. But Gao's no slouch. He can move, man. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna load this one, but I want to look at something here. I mean, is there anything? There's nothing I can give him that will improve his speed. See, the lock's 56. Setcher's pretty slow at 32. Gao's at 41, that's not bad. But there's nothing else that I can put on him that's going to improve his speed. Sneak Ring improves speed, but I don't think that Gao can equip the Sneak Ring. Nah, it's not available for him. So that's no good. He's got a headband. I think headband is the fastest. I think. Well, he's got a bandana. Oh, why do I even own a bandana? Well, he's got the fastest headgear I got, because Locke has a... Oh wait, I do have it. Okay, why do I even have... Okay, that's stupid. That's just not even cool. So I don't know how that is even on his head there, but whatever. Alright, yeah, so he's got everything that's gonna make him the fastest. Try maybe... Yeah, see, that's the thing. He still can't equip a weapon, so... Okay, he did have a headband on. So where's the bandana coming in play? Weird. Okay. I shouldn't even have a bandana in my inventory. That should have been sold some time ago. When I'm trying this, I always try to keep it going as long as I can because you never know which one might be the run, you know? So I always just, I try the best that I can to get as far as I can, even if I have to use Phoenix Downs and stuff like that sometimes. Because you just never know how a run is going to turn out. And so I don't like giving up on a run even if I've fallen behind on it. Because I just want to be over and done with this. I mean, I was over and done with this a long time ago. Why the luck has been stacked so bad against me on this particular segment, I don't have the answer to. But it's been pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. As bad as I've ever seen. I can say that with confidence. Maybe worse. Well, all right. One more down. I think we're starting to see way off in the horizon a possible scenario. Things continue to go our way. Still a long ways off though, way off on the horizon, like when you're driving down the interstate and you can see the mountains off in the horizon, but they're still like 250 miles away. That's kind of where we're at right here. So you can see them, but you're not going to be there for a while. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the next round is the one that's been wrecking me most consistently. It's two of them, and they get me with some kind of garbage. So I'm gonna try. I don't know what I can possibly do, but or what impact I can have. Like I don't know what I can do that would have an impact, that would do anything, that would try and break their stupid trap. But we're gonna try and I don't know. I think I'll move my formation of my characters around. Maybe that'll do something. Maybe I can change something in the inventory around. I don't know. Anything to try and get that cycle diversion. And I don't know if there's a way to, to force a certain formation here. I don't know if there's a way that you can improve your odds of starting with a full ATB gauge. I mean, I have a fair amount of knowledge about this game, and I can't think of anything that I haven't already looked into that would, give me any kind of advantage that I don't currently have. Alright, so I'm going to try doing this, and then I'm going to try... You know what I could do? He doesn't know... Yeah, we'll just try that. See what happens. He's got to die at the end of the battle, but, let's bring Locke back and see what happens. I wonder if Locke being in the party would boost the party's starting ATB gauge roll. I wonder about that. Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, I'm going to try that going forward. I mean, it costs me some Phoenix Downs, but I can afford those right now, so if that makes this something that is, I got to spend some Phoenix Downs to consistently win this at a higher rate, I mean, I'm all for that. I mean, this is the worst, most RNG heavy segment of the whole run, so yeah, I'm all about trying to make this segment more manageable. I've been trying to do that for a long time, many years. I've been trying to find better ways to do things. Especially this spot here. Yeah. Alright. This is a triple, though. We had a duo last time. I think that was round 4. I think it was round 4 that kept on wrecking us. One little tiny thing of optimism, That's all it takes to really, maybe I came up with something. Maybe Locke being in the party. You know, that's very possible that Locke being up in the party to start the battle would have a positive impact on my ability to go first. Locke, yeah, not just Locke going first, but the party going first, you know. Maybe helping Gao to go faster. Or starting getting his ATB gauge up higher to start the battle. I I don't know for sure if that's what's going on here, but yeah, definitely worth a few Phoenix Downs to try and possibly make this manageable. Ooh, that's terrible. You know, one really nice thing about this is that if they're not using Absolute Zero and there's two people starting the fight, um, that gives multiple targets, which is pretty convenient for me. Like Tech Laser might not even hit me, you know? Buy me time. Plus, Locke can cast Vanish on Gao. So, I mean, maybe part of the reason I hadn't really used this idea before, and it's only 2 times now, 2 rounds that I've tried this, and both times I've had success, but sample size is pretty small. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I've never, well, I shouldn't say never, but I don't remember it being this much of a headache to get through these guys. I'm going starting to go through those tinctures that I never use. Well, I think this might be the final round, but I'm not sure about that. But what it has occurred in its small sample size, it could mean absolutely nothing. But so far, having Locke up to start the fight, we are 3 for 3. And sample size or not, once you do anything 3 times in a row, that's a streak. So that's kind of interesting. If it's nothing else, it's at least interesting. Okay, so 3 for 3 with Locke being up at the start of the fight. Now, granted, small sample size. Granted, only a time I ever attempted it. Uh, so we have a very small sample size. But there is the potential for a much more bearable segment of this run here. If that's repeatable, then I think I might have found something here. But we'll see. This will definitely need a larger sample size to have any merit, any real merit to it. All right, now it's not over yet. I got Joker Doom and Vanish Doom. Wait. Let's just make sure. I don't want to. Have anything to go sideways. Finally I get here, right? Second time only now that I've gotten this far in this run, which is crazy. About time. Okay, now just another little tiny bit of luck here and we'll be okay. So long as we don't encounter ninjas here, then everything will be okay. Okay. Awesome. That is pretty good. Now, if only that would have happened like 40 tries ago. That's interesting about the whole lock thing there. I gotta make sure here. Okay, you look like you're alright. You look like you should be fine. And you for sure are good. And man, I guess we'll do that. Alright, let's see if we can't do this on the first try. So basically we just have to avoid Well, it's RNG again. We have to not get into a dual ninja battle. That's really all that we have to do. If we don't fight two ninjas, um, we'll be fine. I'm not really worried about Setzer because he's slow, and the odds of him going first are pretty slim. So I'm not really concerned about him. Let's see if I can remember where to even go on here. It's been a while, but I should be able to remember. Anyway, Locke is fast, and Gao is pretty fast. So having them up here, Locke in particular, like Locke is where it's at when we're talking about speed and smoke bombing and stuff like that. Well, we're about halfway there. Yeah, so this is the fight we can't encounter that fight. If we were using tricks and stuff, things that people are known to have done with emulators, you can kind of fudge those ninjas a little bit. I mean, you can manipulate stuff as it pertains to what monsters you're going to encounter. So, I don't know. But I'm not using any kind of emulator type advantages through any of this. I can either reset the game or I can turn the game off and turn the power off and turn the power back on again. Those are my options. That's what I've given myself for options. I don't even have a fast forward button on this run, so it's all right. Where am I at here? Oh yeah, I have to wait until I'm in battle. Just trying to remember where I'm at, what I'm doing. So that dual ninja, yeah, there they are again. It's not usually that bad getting through here. I mean, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 or 5 times to get through to the save point anyway, to the next save point. Without running into dual ninjas. You can do it if you want to. If you must, you can get out of a battle that contains one ninja. But you're probably just better off saving your time. And I guess if time doesn't matter, if you don't care about time, you're not playing it for time whatsoever. Period. Then let me think here. Then killing the one killing the one ninja is not a hindrance to you at all, because if you're not caring about the time aspect of it and you're just playing through for the low level aspect of it and you just want to play at the maximum lowest level, that's, I guess, not the right way to say it, but the absolute lowest level, and time is not a factor, then so there is another formation out there, or at least one, maybe there's more than one, where you can steal a Genji glove from that guy, I'm pretty sure. There's at least one, but maybe multiple formations, I can't remember for sure, where there's one ninja alongside other monsters, And if you encounter one of those formations, you basically, all you have to do is just kill off the ninja, and then you can smoke bomb. Oh, come on, man. I couldn't remember which one it was. These guys actually, if you're playing like a standard kind of game through here where you're not doing anything real tricksy, there's a number of things that you can learn, like lures and stuff like that, stuff you can steal, just a number of things that you can do up here other than just clear the dungeon. But probably most people would just overlook it because what's coming up next, you know, you don't really, I don't know. There's probably a few things on this island that you can't get anywhere else very easily. Like as far as obtaining stuff from certain... Oh, come on, man. We're almost there. That's too bad. But you know what? After dealing with that Imperial Air Force, you know what? I will run this map. I don't care. This map is a cakewalk. This map is easy. And honestly, I could kill the two ninjas, but I could get experience if I did that, so I'm not allowed to kill the ninjas. Not if it ends the battle. And sadly, you can't run away from them. I guess because ninjas are fast, right? It's too bad our ninja is not as good as he ought to be. I mean, you can give him a merit award. That's what you have to do with everybody that has a poor draw of gear and weapons. But then when you do that, you're pretty much... I mean, not completely, but, I mean... You're defeating the purpose when you do that. I mean, why are you using that character? If you have to use a merit award, then why are you using them? There's somebody that would be easier to do what you're trying to do with a different character. Oh man, so even with the preemptive attack, what a ripoff. What a ripoff. There aren't that many of these guys roaming these hills, man. It's kind of every single time it's been kind of in that one area. Down in the southeast corner, right towards the end before the save point. Down in that general area anyway. I mean, I've run into double ninjas up here, right there. So like, as soon as you get off the boat, looks like we're in a ninja cycle here. As soon as you land on this island, I think there's 2 steps that you have to take, maybe 3, I don't remember. But you can still get screwed there because you can't save until you get to that save point. So if you encounter double ninja after you beat the air fortress, that'd be pretty harsh, man. That would be probably the single worst death or end of round that could be suffered in the entire game. That would be pretty tough to cope with. That would really be Oh man, that would be a real act of self-discipline to not freak out from that one. That would be, oh man. Hopefully, hopefully that never happens to anybody. That would be the worst thing. Yeah. Right down here. Okay. This was the area where the ninjas started creeping in earlier. They're laying claim to some territory. I'm so rusty that when I did that sealed cave, I forgot which door that was, and I actually encountered that ninja group there. I was kind of surprised that I had forgotten that. Well, I think this is the halfway point, give or take. Maybe a little bit past halfway. Alright, well, oh boy, this is going to be tough. We're going to just try... No, we can't do that. Damn it. We're going to die. I forgot about that formation. 2 ninjas plus something else. That's pretty much game over there. 2 ninjas is going to kill us. We're not going to... I mean, if I was fast enough there, maybe I could have done a Joker Doom. But I would have had to gone into the battle with the mindset that we're doing a Joker Doom here. And I would have to be pretty much frame perfect on that whole thing. And then maybe I still wouldn't have been able to be fast enough. Because that guy went pretty fast there, so I probably, even if I could have been as fast as possible, I don't think I could have won that one. Either way, I'm happy to be here. This is a great place. This is fantastic. This is so much better than trying to fight the Air Fortress and the Air Force. Well, Air Fortress isn't that bad if you just execute your Joker Doom. He's not very difficult unless he does Atomic Ray. But that's weird, you know what? He never did Atomic Ray one time on me. So I guess I can consider myself fortunate. I only got to him twice, but he never did Atomic Ray one time. And I'm pretty sure Atomic Ray will end your bids for Joker Doom. I think it locks the reel. I think it locks the third reel up. I might not be right about that. Don't call me on that. Those guys, you can steal something good from those guys. I don't remember what it is, but I think all the dragon sprites have something good. I might be wrong about that, though. Maybe there's like one dragon sprite out there that doesn't have anything worthwhile. And I don't mind the music here. I got no problem with this floating continent music business. I'm totally cool with that. At least it's not the Mega Rotor / Imperial Air Force torture music. I'm not sure if that music is used anywhere else. It might be. I just don't recall. Setzer just hangs out. I mean, he pretty much almost... Did I miss a... What am I doing here? Did I miss something? I feel like I already was there. One thing that I have omitted from this run that I used to do is getting lock. Getting lock is a cool thing to do in the world of Ruin. But getting through that cave without gaining experience it's pretty interesting. Alright, well, we haven't got this far yet. And it looks like our odds are getting better and better. There's only about 5 or 6 more spaces that could contain more than that. More than 5 or 6. I think there's only one more tile left now that could contain a ninja problem for us. Alright, I wonder how many times this will take, or... Oh wait, no, I gotta come back here again. Never mind, I forgot. Alright, okay, so you see that Gao is level 14. I'm pretty sure is level 8 when we got to the Imperial Air Force the first time. Or when we originally reached the Imperial Air Force, I think his level was level 8, which averaged with everybody else, gave us a level 6 average. But we're going to be dumping him off now. So this is the end of Gao. You'll never see him again. He was a good little soldier, and really we couldn't have done it without him. But honestly, where we're going, you know, he'll be going too. So it's fine. If we really want to stop by and say hello, we could do so. But we're going to leave him where he feels right at home. And we're going to take him back home, and we're going to drop him off at home, and we're going to go about our business, and he's just going to continue doing his thing. Which is just being Gao and being king of the Veld, right? Something like that. Seven hours, man, that's pretty longer than normal, I would say. Alright, see you later, Gal. Have a nice life, bro. I wish you nothing but the best, my friend. Alright, well, let's go heal Locke real quick, like. This is taking so long. Okay, and let me think here. So I think Locke, Setzer, Sabin, and Let's give... Well, actually, Saban should be equipped. Yeah, he is. Okay. Alright. Okay. And then we'll give Shadow, I suppose, running shoes. Well, somebody has to have sprint shoes here. Probably Saban. For this segment. That's it, right? I really, really, really am. I've gotten lazy on the time as it's worn on. It's still not the worst, but I'm on a pace for, I don't know, not the greatest, that's for sure. Goner. Goner. Alright, so... Alright, well, so now we're right back where we were a few moments ago. If I did everything right, Shadow's in level 6, and I didn't even think to look. Yep, Shadow's in level 6. So, I did everything right. I've gained no experience that was not mandated by the game, and the experience that was mandated by the game, I was able to spread out in such a way that we were able to end the world balance with an average party level of 6. And that's the total key here, is because we're ending this segment of the game with an average party level of 6, which means that when we start with Celis, she's in level 6. And one thing, well, I understand it now, but one thing I could never, ever, ever figure out was why I had to use Doma instead of Edgar for the Magitech factory. I couldn't figure out why that was, because I would much rather have used Edgar at that point in the game. He's got drill. I mean, Edgar is, regardless of the way you play it, because he has good equipment, Edgar is really good. In the world of balance, okay, so in the world of balance, physical attacks dominate. The magic is pretty weak. The strongest magic you're going to get is, Gao has a couple of rages that are like level 2.5 magic. Like, for example, Marshall. Marshall's like a 2.5 spell. It's not a level 3, but it's better than level 2. He's got a electric shocks, or whatever, electricity shock, whatever it's called in this game. He's got Gao has a rage that you can learn. It's like a 2.5 electric spell. There's a number of 2.5 things out there that you can learn. Saban has some like Fire Dance. I don't really know what Fire Dance would be. Like, is that a 2.5? Is it that high? I'm not sure. But there's some stuff out there in the world of balance for magic, but for the most part, it's physical attacks like drill, any of the physical attacks. So the guys are top notch. Like Shadow's ability to throw weapons and items. I mean, I guess technically Shuriken is an item, but his ability to throw things, I mean, you can do a massive damage, world of balance damage in by way of the throw command. So, I mean, Saban has really good world of balance magic because his stuff is stronger than the average, or even some of the better magic you're going to get in world of balance for your mages. Because the mages just aren't strong enough, even if they had the spells, to do a whole lot unless you've been grinding like mad. But anyway, you've got pretty much all the physical stuff going on in the world of balance, and then the world of ruin is, you know, it's a mage's paradise. Ah, come on, you guys. Well, so with that being the way it is, you have to have Lock, you have to have Celis, you're locked into that. But then you don't even get Celis for the Meg Rotors, so you have only 3 people. And so I take Gao for obvious reasons. But then the third character ended up having to be Doma because of his ability to eat a little bit more experience. Because his starting level is party level +2, I'm pretty sure. And I think Edgar's is party level +1. But I don't quote me on that, I don't remember 100% on those numbers. That's just the number that comes to mind for me. Either way, I don't care if this takes me, I don't know, I don't want to say something insane here, but I would much rather do runs of this map than to just throw darts at an invisible moving board, hoping that maybe I can get through that garbage dumpster fire of the Imperial Air Force. But with all of that said, when I brought Lock up in the last 3 rounds, I was undefeated. And so I don't know if that's a strat that I could, you know, run and get a larger sample size and find out maybe, you know, you can do it with, like, you know, on your 3rd attempt you should get to the boss. That would be way better than what I'd been going up against. Even if it costs 6 or 7 Phoenix down, dude, I don't care. That is money well spent. Absolutely. I'd rather steal 1 or 2 Dragoon boots than endlessly run that dumpster fire. Because you have almost no control over anything that happens. I mean, you can be perfect every time, and theoretically you can lose every time. I mean, that's a terrible dumpster fire of a situation. Like, dumpster fire doesn't even do it justice. It's worse than a dumpster fire. It's like a dumpster fire outside of Taco Bell at like 6 in the morning after they haven't picked up the trash for a week. It's probably worse than that. It's a really bad grind. It's a tough grind. It's just tough to get through because you have no control. You're just at the mercy of randomness. But if keeping Lock up, if you bring Lock back in between battles, if that increases your odds of success even marginally, It is overwhelmingly worth it. So I'm gonna try some runs with that at some point. Um, now is not the time, but at some point I'm gonna try and throw together a larger sample size of Locke being part of that group there, and that would be fantastic. That would basically make um that would make the sewer rats officially the worst part. Because the Meg Rotors, I mean, the Meg Rotors aren't that bad. It took me a lot longer than it should have to beat the Meg Rotors. Because you know what each battle is. So, you know, if you're sticking to your game plan and you're executing, you should get to the boss almost every time. My problem was it had been 4 years and I forgot aspects of the battle and I was failing to execute the parts that I did remember, and it was pretty much a dumpster fire looking event until the end when I kind of got my poop in a group. I was getting frustrated because I don't remember. What the heck? Did I do this again? No, I've already been here. Okay, yeah, that's right. Usually I'm not talking while I'm doing this, so sometimes I'll lose my train of thought because I'm focusing more on the game, and then other times uh, I'll lose what I was doing in the game because I'm focusing on what I'm saying. Wow, Locke going last. That's an anomaly. Alright, I haven't decided if I'm going to try and finish this whole thing right now. Let's see, what are we at here? We're over 2 hours. Oh man, I don't know, I kind of want to keep going. It would be nice to yeah. Well, yeah, we're not making that. You know, it would be nice to have this all just done here. I'm not sure what the final run of this dungeon is gonna. It shouldn't be too bad. I think it's pretty straightforward. Like, every battle's the same. There's no real heavy RNG to deal with. I don't think. I think it's just enter the commands. And if you enter the right commands, then you're fine. I think maybe Narapa, I think that's his name. He might have some jacked up Joker Doom timing. I don't think I have to reverse Joker Doom him. Do I? Well, I guess we'll find out. I don't think so, though. I think the first reverse Joker Doom is... I don't even know. Who would it be? Who is the first person or first thing that I reverse Joker Doom? You know, I don't think it's to the way end. Because I don't do it unless I have to. That's kind of like the way I look at it, right? So if I'm fighting a monster or a battle that I can Joker Doom that fight and it's over. Joker Doom works. But Vanish Doom also works? Well, I mean, why take the time to do Joker Doom when you can do Vanish Doom faster? So that's kind of the motto that I take to it. I mean, Joker Doom is... I mean, I use it as a last resort. If I don't have any other way to beat the monster, I'll use Joker Doom. And then I use that same philosophy going from Joker Doom to reverse Joker Doom, because there are a number of enemies that you can't use Joker Doom on. But you can use reverse Joker Doom on them. So, I mean, that's just kind of the way I organize or structure those battles. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I will probably always take the fastest, easiest method to end a battle. That's not always true, because sometimes I stay at smoke bombs, or maybe there's some other thing that might be a reason why like preemptive attack, I can run away from that. I shouldn't die, and I shouldn't lose anybody from running on a preemptive attack. Looks like they're chasing me. Anyway, shortest, fastest attack is typically what I will go with if I have, like, you know, battle. If I have attacks that will end the battle in one attack, or like 2 attacks, whatever. Whichever one is the fastest or safest, whatever. That's probably the one I'm going to go for. And since technically, to my knowledge, well, okay, any battle that you can use 4 characters of your choosing after Setzer can be part of the group, and you've learned Muddle with at least 1 character. I should have saved that smoke bomb. Any battle from that point on, I believe, I'd have to think about it, but every battle that meets those minimum requirements, I believe you could end with a reverse Joker Doom. So with that being the case, if that is the case, then it is last save. Then that's the save that I have there on my save screen with like 4 hours and some minutes. I think that's my best time for that segment of the game. This first part of the game here. So anyway, all right. I guess we're all good here. You know, we'll just take everything off of him. We'll let him keep the thief knife. We'll try that. Uh-oh. No, we'll be alright. So, like, for example, that was fast. Wow, what a bunch of trash. Just steals a phoenix down on the last tile. So, Vanish Doom, fastest, safest way to end that fight. There are other ways to do it, but if there's another way to do it, we're trying to do things quickly here. I mean, I don't see the problem, I don't see the difference. But, you know, I'm not the arbiter of these things, and I don't know who is and how they got to make those choices, how they got that job. But there does seem to be an arbiter out there, and they do seem to have the job of making those decisions on what's to be frowned upon and whatnot. I guess I would say if you were if you had modified a game, like say for example the Game Boy Advanced version of this game, there's a thing called 128 that I haven't gone into yet, but that I don't believe that works on the Game Boy version or Game Boy Advanced version of this game. So if you were able to manipulate the Game Boy Advanced version of this game so that 128 would work on it, then I would say, you know, maybe you could call something like that into question, because you're actually, you know, modifying the... I mean, you'd have to modify the... You'd have to hack the cartridge somehow. I don't really know how you could even do that. So that would be something, you know, I mean, it wouldn't be... I don't know. That would be something a little bit different. But the game that we're playing here, 128 is a thing that is baked into the game. It's just part of the game. When you bought your cartridge for your Super Nintendo, that was something that was part of that game. So, I don't know. It's canon to me, and I don't see any problem with it. But it's isolated to this one specific game. It's only going to work, to my knowledge anyway, on the Super Nintendo version of this game. I don't even think it works on the Sony version. But I could be wrong about that. It might work on Sony, but I don't think it does. And it's the same game on Sony, to my knowledge, except for, there's all that loading time. And stopping of music and, I don't know. I haven't heard good things about the PlayStation version of this game. What I have heard is that there's an overwhelming consensus from the people that I've heard from that this version, the original version, is the best version of the game. I mean, they've changed it slightly for different releases. Like there's extra bosses and stuff like that in some of the subsequent releases of the game. I'm sure they polished up the graphics a little bit. I know they just re-released in the last year or two. They re-released another version of this game. There's seemingly no end to. I mean, how many versions are there now? Like, there's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4. I think there's more than that of this same game. So I don't know. It's a pretty good game if they keep remaking it, or trying to remake it anyway. I'm all for some stuff like that. When they remade Final Fantasy X, I mean, that was fantastic. The graphics are way better, but it's the same game. The only thing that's different is there's a couple extra super bosses at the end. They didn't change anything else, to my knowledge. But with this game here, they changed a bunch of things when they remade it. So each version has its own unique differences, which is, I mean, that's fine. It's just kind of different, Like why they felt the need to keep on. I don't know. Have you ever heard the term fixing something till it's broken? That's the kind of mentality that comes to mind when they started meddling with this game and trying to change stuff. But whatever. I mean, people can play whatever they want to play. And if people want to keep buying different versions of this game, they're going to keep making different versions of this game. And there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, now, I think the clock does not stop no matter what. Alright, let me think here. So... And I think we are going to use... I think we should be okay here. I think we should have enough time. The music really wants you to think you won't have enough time. So we're using Vanish Break because Vanish Doom doesn't work on these guys, if I remember right. Oh, we're supposed to know. Okay, I gotta. Okay, we're gonna do this. So I did mess something up here. Ooh, wow. Okay. Saban didn't know Osmos. He should know Osmos. Oh, he doesn't know Osmos, but he's supposed to know Osmos. Okay, that's kind of crappy, but we do have a lot of extra tinctures left over, so it's okay. He can just use a tincture when he's supposed to Osmos. I guess there's one reason and benefit for picking up those tinctures along the way. If you forgot something, like I did somehow, I mean, I wasn't going back and double checking my stuff. I was just kind of going, and I had a vague idea of what I was supposed to do, and that after I reached a certain spot, I had a more targeted game plan, but it's not 100% like in alignment with what I would probably be doing if I was putting my best foot forward on this. Crap, I didn't. Well, it shouldn't make a difference. I think he drops everything anyway. At least I hope that. I hope that. Well, wait a minute. No, I had this exact. This is all. So all of the equips with espers and stuff like that is very, very precisely laid out so that everybody will have what they need when they need it. So if I have Stray on him right now, those 10 points are supposed to go into Stray, and I'm not going to deviate from that. I can fix any discrepancies later if I have to, but right now, him not knowing Osmos. Look at this again, they do this crap. Last tile, and they steal a Phoenix down from me. I wasn't expecting to lose to the Naughties. The Naughties are pretty straightforward. You do a Vanish Break on the first group, and then on the next group you do Osmos to replace the magic you used on the first one, and then do Vanish Break with the other two players, and then you just repeat that cycle until you get to the end. It's pretty straightforward. Every battle is identical in the sense that you go Osmos, Vanish Break. It's just the characters that you're doing Osmos, Vanish Break with flip-flop. But it's pretty straightforward, and you shouldn't really ever lose. I mean, they can do a move that wrecks you every now and again, but I don't know. I just don't remember this being a thing with the Naughties being really a problem at all. Narapa can be a problem, but if you execute your Joker Doom, it shouldn't be an issue. And I have a lot of tinctures because I was picking up all those tinctures that I kept on saying, what do I keep picking these up for? What am I ever going to need these for? I hardly ever use tinctures. Well, I'm going to be using some tinctures here because I messed up somewhere along the line when I was fighting in Tangier. I didn't finish. I'm one battle or one round short. Hopefully that doesn't bleed into other characters. Hopefully it was just Saban that got shorted. I haven't run into anything else so far that would make any difference. I mean, everybody knows very specific spells, and I don't learn that much magic. Just a handful of very specific spells. Like, I think 2 people learn Doom. Maybe a third. I don't remember. I don't use it that many times. I think that was the second Vanish Doom the whole game. So I think there's 2 Vanish Dooms in the World of Balance. One of them is Ultros, where you can sketch him. So, I mean, what's the difference? It's just faster. And then Atma, which I could Joker Doom or definitely reverse Joker Doom if need be. So, again, I say what's the difference? It's just faster, safer, more reliable using Vanish Doom because it's very straightforward and simple. Plus, then I get 2 steal attempts to get that elixir from him. Because if I give the Thief Knife to Shadow, then he gets an attempt with his fight attack, and then Locke gets a steal attempt if Shadow is unsuccessful. So it's pretty much the perfect setup for that fight. I go kill a couple of dragons to get their force gear in the World of World of Ruin, and I probably use Vanish Kill on those guys. But then again, you know, I could just simply use Joker Doom, or if they were immune to that for some reason, reverse Joker Doom would work. So it would just be a matter of getting it over with really quickly with a combo move that anybody can do, or getting it over really quickly with an expert kill move. Either way, I mean, the end result is the same, and I think Vanish Kill is safer and more reliable. I mean, it doesn't really matter because those dragons always have a save right next to them, I think. I don't think there's a single one where there's not a save right next to them. At least they're the ones that I go kill. Maybe the one up in Narshi... Yeah, there's a save point. Well, wait a minute. That save point might be removed in the World of Ruin. I don't remember. Or maybe you have to get past the dragon to get to the save point. I guess we'll find out when we get there. But there is a save point not too far from that dragon, even if there isn't the one up on the top of the hills there. I go kill one at the Opera House. That's like, you don't do anything there. You just save outside the Opera House. You go in there, you kill him, and you're done. I don't even think that guy has force gear. I think he has like something else. Maybe a I don't remember what that guy has. In fact, I don't even know if I use Vanish Doom on him. I might use something else. I don't remember. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I think she gets White Cape, Zephyr Cape. And Optimum and Phantom and tinctures and dried meat, and then we just hope for good luck. Or just, we hope for no bad luck. Wow, that's less than good luck there to get him right away like that. Crap. Well, that's okay. Never mind. Oh, that is crap. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I don't even care. I'm going to use a tincture. Let's get this thing over with. Oh, no, no, no. It's break, dude. Oh. I don't think this will work. Well, why am I using break then? I guess I probably used Edgar here in the past. And Edgar would not be able to cast Doom. But he would have been able to cast Break. So that's probably where Break originated here. It just gave me another character that I could have used up here. I gotta, okay, come on, dude. Okay, and, okay, and, so everything's screwed up because that one tincture, I just get out of rhythm here. Alright. We're still alright. Okay, that's fine. So, yes. So, lock and sensor. Well, if that's all of them, we should be okay. Alright. No, 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 dude. No, 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 no. That was like perfect, dude. All right. What the hell is that now? Uh, what the hell is that? How did that even happen? What happened there? I'm gonna have to watch that video. I didn't get my Joker doom. What the hell? What the hell is that? I really don't know what the hell just happened there. I know I didn't lock a 7 in there. That much I know. Okay, whatever. I'll watch the film and find out what the hell that was. I always thought this was a cool shot here, you know? It's the only time you see it in the game. The whole world splits apart. You see it from space. It's a pretty awesome shot right there. What the hell was that? I don't know, man. I don't know how or what just happened there. That was weird. I should have failed that. I should not have won that. That's weird. But whatever. I'll make my new save in the World of Ruin, and I'll go back and look at the tape and find out what the heck that was. That was weird. It was weird. And then I got to my option with 1 second left. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, you shouldn't win if you time out. Why I didn't time out? I had 1 second left. I'm confused. Oh well, I'll make a save here, and I'll end the stream, and then I'll go back and view my tape and find out what was that exactly. Because it was weird. I'll give it that. It was definitely weird. I wasn't looking at, I was looking at the reels, okay? I was fixated on the reels. So when the round ended, I wasn't watching what was going on with the rest of the screen. So I couldn't see what the heck just happened there. I just was fixating that there wasn't a 7 on my third slot, and there should have been. And I was like, what the hell was that? Like, how does that... I mean, the timing was... I don't know. I was lost. I was like, what the heck was that? And then just all of a sudden, the battle's over. And the timer isn't out yet. And so I went over to the edge with 1 second left and engaged with the... I had an option to jump or wait. And I was like, okay, I'm out of here. Because I'm not... I wasn't expecting that outcome. I don't think if you're in battle with that guy and the time runs out that you get the benefit of that. I'm pretty sure you have to win that fight. So I'm kind of confused about what happened there. But like I said, I'll go look at the tape after I get to make a save here and end this stream. But we got through the World of Balance. It was about 7 hours and change, which is 2.5 hours too slow versus that of like a real hard time grind. But even, I don't know. The time is, I wasn't grinding hard for time from the very beginning. I let that be known. I'm gonna try and be fast, but let's I don't even remember what she gets equipped with. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna save and welcome to the new world map music. And goodbye, green, lush prairies and beautiful mountains. I have all intentions of continuing this at a later time, possibly even later tonight, actually. So I am going to take a break for now, and we'll see ya when I'm back on again. Thank you for your time, and you have a fantastic rest of your day.